What's going on, guys? I am heading north on Highway 107 in Oconee, South Carolina. Heading towards a place called Moody Springs. It's a small spring in the area that juts right out the side of the mountain here. Go up here a good bit and collect water for drinking and stuff like that. Thought it would be cool to go up here and do a water test on the water that's coming out and maybe go over some of the local history on the spring, because I haven't really found anything other than small articles that really covers it very well. And definitely not any videos or anything, so thought it might be interesting to do. Here we are at the famous Moody Springs. Flows year-round. Has an average flow rate of 1.5 gallons per minute, and sometimes in the drier seasons the flow rate will slow down, something like this, so it's harder to fill up your containers. Now, there's an easy fix for that. If you happen to have a spare bottle with you, just cut the bottom off of it, slide it over, and it will extend that pipe out a little bit to help you fill up your containers. All right. Our water test is done. You can see that for total hardness, we're at 0, or even less than 0. For the total chlorine parts per million, we're at 0.5. For the free chlorine, I would say probably between 0.5 and 1. Total alkalinity, 0. Well, somewhere between 0 and 40. The pH, I would say, is right at 6.2. There's virtually no iron or low iron in the water. The copper content is at the safe amount. And we're safe on nitrates in the water. Now, some people think that the name Moody Spring has to do with the spring's temperament of whether it's running at full flow rate or not, but actually it's named after a family that lived in the area. If you're a fan of ghost stories, there's a local legend that in the 1950s there was a man named Larry Stevens, and he got in a small plane, his plane, in Greenville, and he was on a flight, I guess, to his home here in the mountains, and he crash landed here on the roadways somewhere between Moody Springs here and the lookout right up the road there, and the airplane parts were scattered from here to there. And if you're driving down 107 on a stormy, rainy, foggy night, then he might be hitchhiking, and he asked for a ride. If you're coming from the lookout, he wants to ride down to Moody Springs, and if you're coming from Moody Springs north, then he wants to ride up to the lookout. There's lots of people that say that they've seen him. Up here on this little hill, there used to be some picnic tables where you could go up there and have your lunch, get a sip of water. But I think people just kept trashing the area, and there weren't any trash cans out here. I guess there wasn't any money allocated towards Park Services coming to collect that trash, so they just said to heck with it and took the picnic tables out. but I wish that they would bring that back. There's been a lot of people that come up this windy mountain road on horses and mules or wagons with their family way before it was paved. And Moody Springs would be the spot that they would stop at, get a sip of water, take a break, get their horses hydrated, mules hydrated. And a lot of people drink water out of that spout there. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any stories, family stories, or history, knowledge of Moody Springs, please share it in the comments below.